All right. So I'm going to start recording before I fall asleep because it's been a long, long morning. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bonnie Perez. This is my vlog to try to get under 150 pounds. If you do know who I am, thank you so much for coming back and following this flip-floppy journey. Now almost 2-year journey, sort of, not really. I guess if you add all the time together, it's probably just a couple months, but you know, whatever. I was just rubbing the heck out of my face, so I want to make sure I don't have any flakes. Speaking of which, I have been trying to drink more water. I can actually pinpoint when was the last time I had water, which was this morning. So I am feeling a little bit better. Like I said, feeling more clear-headed, all that stuff. I still don't have a phone, so I haven't been doing the calorie counting. I guess I could do it online or access the PC app, but I feel like that would just be too much work. So I've kind of been intermittent fasting. I basically just break my day up into 2 meals, which are about 12 hours apart. So I'll have breakfast around 12, and it'll be like a big breakfast, like with eggs, veggies, and toast or coffee. And then I don't have my next meal until when I get home from work, which is about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So it kind of, I don't know if it makes a difference, but my light wasn't on. Yeah, so then I get home around 12:31, and then I eat something. This week has been interesting because of buying the generator. We were really tight in cash, so we were like eating probably not so great stuff. Like I made pancakes from scratch. I made what else did I make? Lots of potatoes because we had a whole bag of potatoes, which I guess it's not bad for you, especially if I'm not eating them all day long. But then like on top of that, like there were cookies and cupcakes at work this week, and I think that was an issue in 2018 too. I mean, I guess every time you work in an office, that's what you want to treat everyone to. You want to treat them to donuts and cupcakes and all that stuff. I actually, I want to do something for my team. I'm probably not gonna be able to do it for another 2 weeks, but I had put a question because I'm also trying to do like a whole budgeting thing as far as like trying to get, because I do have like credit card debt that I'm trying to get down. And so I started following Dave Ramsey, and so I joined the Facebook group, and on there I asked like what would be like a non-food thing. A lot of the stuff was still food things. It was like charcuterie boards, which I've never done before, but it looks amazing from the stuff I've seen on Pinterest. What else was there? Like doing fruit boards, things like that, which I would do, but I don't feel that people think it's very celebratory. So I guess, having a treat here and there is not a bad thing. Which brings me back to, I did have a cupcake and I did have cookies. And from what I can see, it didn't mess up my weight. I will actually, I guess, put in the weigh-in now. So I'll put it here. And so, as you can see, I still went down. I think I might have met my goal. Let me just look real quick what I put that as. I think the mini goal is kind of cool because you have something that's more immediate that you're trying to reach, as opposed to not knowing what you're trying to do. And if it just seems too far away, like if your weight loss, like my weight loss journey, it's under 150. So if I started at 270, that's more than 100 pounds, it's 120 pounds. It seems so far away, and it seems intangible. But if you break it down into little bite-sized pieces, which is something I learned from personal finance journey, I think that it makes it more manageable, or realistic was the word I was looking for here to end this sentence, but then I got distracted. Let's continue. Oh, okay. So I was down to 253.8. Just if I didn't have that cupcake, I probably would have made it. So I think that's a win. And we're going to put some cheering children here. That's exciting. So I'm doing the water. Still, figuring out the food thing. I think that once I get my phone back, which again, I don't think it's going to be for a couple weeks either, I might still do the calorie counting. It gives me a sense of control. I can feel myself letting go a little bit, and that scares me because we see what happens when I let go. Right? I mean, I had to start all over. I was down to, I think, 234 or something like that. Like, calorie counting gives me that sense of I know what I'm supposed to be doing, whereas now I'm giving myself a little leeway here and there, which I guess is okay, but I feel like eventually I would go back. I mean, I guess not, because I'm doing this, right, every week, and I'm doing my weigh-in every week. So I guess I would, correct course and, continue. That being said, I know that I said that I was going to do the fitness marshal exercise stuff for a week or two or a month, which I think is great. It was a great goal, but I don't think I can make it. Actually, I haven't so far. I started it, and then I made excuses for not, because as you know by now, I have a growing toddler, and my husband has said that I could do the exercises with him, and I probably could, and I probably should, and maybe I'll try that this week. But I think me personally, when I try the fitness marshal on my own, it's with all the dancing and jumping, and I'll put his because he's really cool, and if you like dancing, like hip hop dancing, like it's really fun. I think right now in the place that I'm at, I don't feel comfortable in my body, and I know, if someone is my size or heavier and they feel comfortable and they feel healthy, then, good for them, and I applaud them, and I'm not, this is not like sorry, I had to empty some space. I guess we didn't have enough space on our computer to continue recording. I didn't realize it was so long. Yeah, not meant to body shame. I am comfortable with me. Like, I think that, I should be able to walk around and do, whatever the hell, and people not care. But as far as, like, me feeling comfortable just at home, like, jumping around and dancing, like, me physically, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel good. I actually physically had pain, like, the first night that I was dancing. I should have put shoes on because I was doing it barefoot, and I have rolled my ankle in the past, and I don't ever think that it, like, I think something worse might have happened because I did this thing where, like, my ankle would pop and I don't know how to explain it. So this is my foot, right? This is my ankle. So, like, let's say this is my ankle. It popped where my ankle was on the floor and my foot was kind of like sideways. Like, that's what I did to my right foot when I was a kid. And so every once in a while when I would dance and my foot would like get stuck to the, the basketball court or whatever, it would kind of do that. And I'd have to like push my leg into place, kind of. I don't know if I broke it. I don't know. I remember one time I told my friend who's a physical therapist, and she was just like, oh, that doesn't sound right. So I don't know what I did, but I never had an x-ray, never had any of this stuff done. So it was hurting. All of that to say was my ankle was hurting after I did like a 20-minute session of fitness martial. So I stopped because my job requires me to walk a lot, and I really can't afford to take any days off. So, I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna. And it wasn't like I had my leg up, from swelling or whatever. No, I just noticed that, when I walked, that there was pain. So, after a while it went away. Like, I'm fine. It doesn't hurt anymore. But like I said, I feel like my weight is just physically too much for my body to handle all that, like, spinning and jumping and all that stuff. So, I will try to continue exercising, but maybe we're going to correct course here. And I can go back to what I was doing before. Before I was doing intervals of like push-ups, like arm dips or bicep dips. I don't know what they're called. And squats, like different variations of squats. More like strength training rather than cardio. Still, I'm not really counting my steps, but I still do my best to create as many steps as possible, taking stairs, parking far away, walking, taking my son, for a walk during the day. So I'm still incorporating all of that. Yeah, so I guess I wanted to apologize. I know that for rewatch value, I wanted to do like a challenge, but I'm not a very competitive person. So I'm just gonna give up myself. But I hope that you'll still keep coming back. As you can see, like, just because you set a goal for yourself, you have to realize if it's gonna be achievable for you or not. I could go one of two ways. I could say, yes, this is going to be achievable. I'm just going to push through, no matter the pain, and continue. Or, I could do what I'm deciding now, which is I need to do what's best not only for myself, but for my family. Because I have to, I'm like making everything shake. Let me back up a little. Because I have to also take into consideration, oh my God, that I need to be available to watch my son and to go to work and get paid and do what I'm supposed to do for my household. I have to take my little community into consideration when I make decisions. And in this case, aside from not feeling comfortable, I also feel that I need to take care of myself a little more as far as physically, and not put myself in a position where I won't be able to continue, if that makes any sense. Yeah. So because it's less impact on my joints, I'm going to do all the other strength training stuff. Once this pandemic is over, maybe go to my doctor and see, what's up with my ankle and why is it always, if I put a little bit of strain on it, there's always pain. Like, is everything okay? Do I need an x-ray? Figure out what's going on. But that's a journey for another day. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for coming and watching today. I hope that you're safe. If you're on a fitness journey yourself, ganbate, good luck, keep pushing forward. Just take it I'm taking it week by week in my own personal at home, not on camera. I do take it day by day. If I know I screwed up one day, I'm like, all right, that's okay. That was one day. We'll just, continue. Last week I had gained a little bit of weight, but that's the nature of the beast sometimes. You gotta figure out what you're doing, self-analyze, correct, and continue. So good luck. Take care. I love you guys. Be safe. Bye. You act like I'm streaming. I'm not streaming.
Oh yeah, you can edit this out.
Yeah. I can edit it out in post.
Well then.
Please don't. What if I forget?